each area in Juneau has a different slightly name on how the locals call it. And so like there's downtown. Off to our left hand side there's an island that's part of Juneau. It's known as Douglas Island. There's a section of this road known as separate the areas, but they're all part of Juneau. A-U-K-E, as in the Tlingit language name for Little Lake. See each other, and so do make sure to take everything with you, because you can go back to your ship to go all the way out to the pristine waterfall that they have there, because it's very pretty. It's down a trail. It's like from the Salmon Bank. Yeah, it's a little bit of a walk, but it's not too bad. It's right there on the Salmon Creek, so there might be the tail end of the salmon run going on right now here too. So there's a lot to do at the Salmon Bank, but mainly also eat a ton of food. It's good food. Most likely sockeye. But welcome to the Gold Creek Salmon Bank, which is
Look at the back of this guy's truck right here. He's got a net. He's definitely a commercial fisherman. He probably just changed out to a larger mesh because coho salmon and sockeye salmon, they're different size. So they need a bigger mesh to get those fish, coho fish. And then it just allows the smaller fish just to swim on through. It's like a diamond, like that. The fish go in and they get stuck with their gills. That's why they call it a gill net. You want to see your corks all over. It's about 300 feet in length. You want to see them all dancing, bobbing up and down. That means you got a full load and some work ahead of you. But you also make some good money. We get all our fish from the Taku Smokeries, everyone. It's right down by the tram. Go check them out if you want. You can also order online. Any one of the places up in Alaska. I go to Jerry's Meats myself, and when you order online, they'll send you a bumper sticker. I believe they send a bumper sticker, and it says you can't beat Jerry's Meats. Really good place. Right over here to the left, that is our federal building, and right below that federal building is our Alaska Permanent Fund office. Once a year, every Alaskan that's eligible for it gets an oil dividend. Now this oil dividend is starting to run its course. They're saying 2028 we're going to be out of funds. This mostly to keep schools open, state workers working, state workers that are retired, paid. Right over here we got our whale statue. Two totem poles there too. And then there's two more totem poles right over here. Now we just had, let's see, 12 rays this summer, spring, back in April. There's 18 more on the way. It takes a couple of years to carve these, so it'll be a couple more years before any more go up. This wood dock, that's going to be gone. Tracy's Crab Shack up here, that's going to be gone. That's going to be our 5th dock, Norwegian Cruise Lines, right there. No more docking way down there, unless there's 2 Norwegians in for the day, and it does happen. Let's see, our governor's mansion to the left, up on the hill, that white building with the pillars up there. Mike Dunleavy in office right now. Also on the left, state office building, the biggest employer of Juneau, that big concrete building, 6,000 people. They have a couple other locations too as well. Here's one of our dock reps, Gavin, walking by. Say hi, Gavin. We passed the U.S. Coast Guard. They do a great job keeping us safe out on the waters. We got any coasties on board? No. One? Hey, all right. Did you ever serve here in Juneau or Alaska? Nope. Oh, nice. It gets hairy out there too, though, so I imagine you went out on quite a few distress calls. Right here, this is Merchant's Wharf. You can see it's leaning towards us. That's because it's pretty old, 1930s. So it's starting to settle over in this corner right here. Really bad. Instead of ripping the whole place down, they're planning on doing something. They replaced a bunch, and now it's good. Our Capitol building, it's up on the left, that brown brick building up there on the hill. And then on the left, down this street, you've got Juneau Drug, the only pharmacy you're going to find downtown, right down there. Right up here will be my first stop. You got Franklin Street over to the left. You'll find some more local shops and businesses. Sorry, guys. And right here, Taku Harley Davidson. And up there at the crosswalk, cross that, and you'll get to Red Dog Saloon. We got anybody that wants to get off here?
Yes.
And I forgot to ask,